Hello, this is Caleb Barney, local real estate agent here in Northeast Ohio. And today I wanted to go over an article from Keeping Current Matters titled, What's Really Happening with Mortgage Rates? So, if you are in the market to buy a house, you're probably very acutely aware of what's going on, what's happening with mortgage rates. You hear one thing, you're not sure why mortgage rates are, fluctuating so drastically, or why you're hearing different mortgage rates being quoted by different lenders or loan officers, and maybe you're feeling a bit unsure about what's really happening there. And that might be because you've heard some people say they're going down, then you read somewhere else that they're going up again, and you're just wondering what's true. What numbers am I looking at here? So, just a heads up for you: mortgage rates are volatile by nature. They don't move in a straight line. There are too many factors at play for that to happen. So instead, they bounce around and they change daily. And unfortunately, over the past couple of years, they change a little more rapidly and dramatically than they have in years past. But when we look at this, what we're looking at are the overall trend lines. So if you look at October, the 30-year fixed rate mortgage in October to where it is now, you could see that mortgage rates are down pretty considerably. So they peaked in the third week in October at basically, they just topped out at 8%. Depending on what you're looking at, what website or statistic you're looking at. So Freddie Mac tracks this, Mortgage News Daily tracks this. There's a lot of different places that you could track. And depending on the factors that they're looking at, there are different numbers or statistics that you'll see. But what everybody is in agreement on is typically that third week or fourth week in October, that's of 2023. That's when interest rates for the 30-year fixed rate mortgage topped out in recent years, anyways. So about 8% there. You could see that it declined pretty dramatically from there on out, all the way until you get to, basically 6.65, 6.6875, whatever, in basically, the middle to end of December of 2023. And then it's starting to creep back up and then drop back down and shoot back up again as we sit here in February. So you can see there are going to be a lot of peaks and valleys. And basically, the thing that we want you to look at, again, is the overall trend. So if you are looking to buy a home this year in 2024, I always say yes, even though a lot of experts are predicting that by the end of the year, mortgage rates are going to be lower than they are today. I wouldn't necessarily bank on that. If you find a house that you like, that is in a good area, that fits all of your needs, that you could see yourself being there for, the foreseeable future, and you can afford it, then don't wait for something better, because you don't know if something better is going to come out. And also, you don't know what interest rates are going to do either. So don't just bank on, oh, well, I'll just get it at a cheaper, interest rate in the future. Yes, that may be true, maybe not. But ultimately, what you're trying to do, and I don't like the phrase, but it is true to a certain extent, is you date the rate, you marry the home. Because interest rates, again, they go up and down. You can refinance. I don't say that phrase with the intent of you saying, oh, okay, well, I can't afford this home, but I'll refinance when it gets more affordable. That's not my intention at all. But I am saying, you're buying the home, you're living in the home, and you're not necessarily staying with that rate. Most people will refinance, sell, do whatever within 5 to 7 years. I think that number's gone up a little more recently, but if you can make the payments, then that's the only part that matters. Okay, you can make the payments, but you like the house or you love the house, then that's when you should buy the house if you feel comfortable with everything else. So that's the big picture. Mortgage rates are always going to bounce around. It's just how they work. So you shouldn't focus too much on the small daily changes. Instead, try to really understand the overall trend, zoom out, and look at the big picture. If you have any questions about the housing market, especially in Northeast Ohio or the greater Cleveland area, reach out to me. I'd be happy to have a conversation. Otherwise, have a great day.